Hey guys, so this is the first worksheet for my session on Thursday, and we are simply just going to graph equations. So this is y equals mx plus b. So that's what it will give you here. Now your m is your slope and your b is your y-intercept. So first of all, I'm going to graph my y-intercept, which is -3. So 1, 2, 3. Now for my slope, which is 2, the 2x, I'm going to do rise over run. So your rise over run is another form of your slope, which is your m. So your rise over your run is 2. So if it's 2, it's presumed it's going to be 2 over 1. So your rise is 2 and your run is 1. And this is a positive equation, so it's going to go this way. So now I want to graph points. So you're going to start rise and then over 1, which is your run. Up 2, over 1, up 2, over 1, up 2, over 1, and then there you go. You're going to make a straight line. All these are linear equations, so they're all going to be straight lines. And then let's just, ooh, that's supposed to be a straight line, but you know. So yeah. So now let's go to number 2. So this is a negative graph. This way. Always pay attention to your sign. So we're going to graph our x-intercept, which is 2. So 1, 2, or your y-intercept, I'm sorry. And then it's -3, or next is your rise and run. So if it's 3, it's going to be 1 on the bottom. Because it's like if you did 3 divided by 1, you're still going to get 3. So now we're going to graph our points. So our rise is 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1. Now you're going to make, you want your graph to go like this. So that's why instead of going up 2 over 1, I'm going down 3 over 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to connect those into a straight line. Now we're just going to continue this until we get to number 6. So this is positive graph. So we know it's going to go this way. So find our x-intercept, which is -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we got to find our rise and our run. So here it gives us a fraction, which is exactly what that is. So your rise is 1 and your run's 2. So you're going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, and then connect those. So for this one, we have a negative graph. So we know it's going to be this way. We have a y-intercept of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And our rise over our run, which is our slope, is 2 over 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You can also do it how Miss G does it. Because I know she does this way too, but how she did in the first set of notes where she made the table and you could do 2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and then plug these in for x. So it'd be like -2/3 times -2 plus 4. You can do it like that too. Either one's fine. As long as you both get the same answer, as long as you get the correct answer, whatever you want to do is okay. Okay, so here we are. Okay. This one we'll actually do next. Okay, so we have y equals 3. If it's a y equals 3, where does your y equal 3? 1, 2, 3. And it's just going to be a horizontal line. And it's a horizontal line because no matter if my point is here, 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 or here, my y is always going to be 3. Always. So this one's over 1, up 3, over 2, up 3. You know, so that my point would end up being 1, 3, 2, 3. So my y value is always 3. That's just what this means. If it doesn't have an x or anything, it's just asking for a straight, either vertical or horizontal line. And this one just happens to be horizontal because it's the y. Since this one is your y, or that's your x. So this is your x and this is your y. But it's saying it's up 3. So then there you go. Okay. For the rest of these, we're going to have to solve for y. So we have to get y by itself, so we're going to minus x. So it's y equals -x plus 4. So we're going to graph our y-intercept, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a negative graph. And if it's a 1, or if it's an x, it's just a presumed 1. So it'd just be 1/1 for your rise over run. So over 1, up 1, down 1/1, down 1/1. And just always make sure you're getting a straight line because these are linear functions. I know that doesn't look straight, but you know, it's supposed to be straight. Okay, so now we get y by itself, so -2x. So that's -y equals -2x plus 3. And you can't have a negative y. Well, since it's just a y, it's presumed to just be a -1, so we're going to times everything by a -1. So that's y equals 2x, because a negative times negative is a positive, and then a negative times a positive is a negative. So y equals 2x minus 3 is your new equation. You're going to find graph your y-intercept, which is -3. This is a positive graph. Always make sure. And then so it's rise of 2, and then your run is 1. So up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and there you go. Oh, the erase some stuff. Okay, number 8. So we have minus 2x minus 2x. So you have 4y equals -2x plus 8. Now we're going to divide everything by 4. So we get y equals -½ x plus 2. Now you can simply just always remember, plug this into your calculator. Do -2 divided by 4, 8 divided by 4. Just always make sure you get the correct answers. If you can check it in your calculator, do it. It will save your life. So graph your y-intercept, which is 2. And then this is a negative graph. Okay, and your rise is 1, and your run is 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So 4 more. So we need, okay, so this one does not have a y. So you remember how I said with this one, if it just gives you y or if it just gives you an x, it's gonna be either a vertical line or a horizontal line. Well, this one's just x, so it's just gonna be a vertical line. So we need to get x by itself. So -1, so that's x equals -6. Well, we can't go all the way to -6 because it'd be like right here. So I'm just gonna count by 2s. So -2, -4, -6. With that, and it's going to be a vertical line because no matter if your point's here or here, your x value will always be -6. So horizontal line, it's going through the x-axis. Okay, here let's get y by itself. So that is -5y equals -3x plus 10. Then we're going to divide by -5. So y equals 3/5 x minus 2. So find, graph your y-intercept. And then my rise is 3. And my run is 5. And it's okay if your slope is in fraction form because it just lets you do your rising run. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So minus our 3x. So that is 2y equals -3x plus 7. And we're going to divide by 2. So y equals -3/2x plus 7/2. Well, okay. So first of all, this graph is negative. So it's going to go this way. And our y-intercept is a fraction. So personally, I don't know where 7/2 is just going to be. I don't know that off the top of my head. So I'm just going to plug it in and simplify it into a decimal, which is 3.5. So my y-intercept is 3.5. I can find 3.5 now. 1, 2, 3, and then halfway between 3 and 4. Now, my rise is 3 and my run is 2. So I'm going to have to count halves now. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There you go. Now let's do the last one. So when you get y by itself, so -3x minus 3x, so that's half y equals -3x plus 2, and we're going to divide by a -1/2. So if you can't do this off the top of your head, just plug into your calculator. That's what I'm going to do. So that's y equals the negative times the negative, which is a +6. And then, so y equals 6x minus 4. So our y-intercept is -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our rise is 6 and our run is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. You know, you can only get 2 points on this one, but 2 points are better than nothing. And then there's that one.